If you're new to Yearbook, theme might sound like a strange concept.
You know, the concept of theme always reminds me of English class.
Well, in Yearbook, we're going to show you what it is, how to use it, and how to develop it. And we're going to show you some cool examples along the way. Hi guys, I'm Murdoch.
And I'm Kayla. So what is this question on theme? What exactly is a yearbook theme?
Well, theme can have many components, but at its essence, it is the verbal statement and the visual look that ties the yearbook together.
That's right. A strong theme helps provide unity in the book, and it also sets the stage for telling the story of the year. Like Murdoch said, there are two main components in a theme. The first is a verbal tagline, or what the theme says. The second is a visual presentation, or what the theme looks like.
Sometimes it's easy to think about how this is done in the world of advertising and branding. Let's take McDonald's, for example. You can see the iconic red, the yellow, those golden arches anywhere you're at in the world. Just ask any 6-year-old.
Exactly. And when you're driving down that road during a long trip and you see that red and yellow sign in the distance, you know some French fries are in your future. But what about the verbal component? For big brands, the verbal component can come in the form of a slogan for advertising campaigns. Nike is famous for "Just do it," and Apple is famous for "Think different." For McDonald's, the most successful campaign was,
"Let's help them. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba." And you say?
"I'm loving it." "I'm loving it" was McDonald's main slogan for more than 10 years. It was the underlying message in all their ads. You're going to love everything about eating at McDonald's.
So a good theme is a lot like that. It's the verbal statement and the visual look that unifies the whole book and drives the whole story of the year.
A theme appears visually throughout the book. On the cover, Endsheets, title page, opening, divider pages, index, closing, and folios. A well-developed theme is presented through writing, photography, design, type, graphics, color, story content, and book organization.
Let's take a look at a couple great examples. The first one comes from James Enoch High School in Modesto, California.
Their theme for 2015 was simply Up. Getting inspiration from an airline magazine, the staff used Up and all its incantations in a book full of colorful, high-energy graphics. The transparent shapes of triangles, dots, chevrons, and lines used on the cover formed the book's graphic palette.
These shapes and colors, sometimes solid, sometimes in transparencies, became part of the background on every spread, giving the book design unity. The repetition of the bold sans serif font from the cover, used in main headlines, also provided consistency. Large storytelling photos dominated designs, reinforced the energetic voice of the book.
Pulling the theme into the content, mod headlines like Up Close and Personal, Speak Up, and Up Next kept the theme in front of readers. An inclusionary device ran along the bottom of content spreads with the headline, The Lowdown. Inside a colored bar, students gave short quotes, many of them 6 words. 22 students were included on every spread.
This chronological book was broken up with feature spreads of umbrella coverage. For example, the Suit Up feature spread included coverage on students who attended Comic-Con, the school mascot dressing up for prom, and getting into uniform to play sports. These spreads also contained a Coming Up mini table of contents. The Wingspan staff never missed an opportunity to weave their theme into their coverage.
Our second example is from West Henderson High School in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Right from the cover, the school's 2015 volume began to develop a voice full of pride and attitude, both visually and verbally. The type, in all capital letters for even more attitude, read as a list of what West Henderson students are not, and transitioned into what they are, leading to the theme, This is What We Do.
The list continued onto the end sheet, through the opening and onto the dividers, weaving in specifics to mark the year and personalize the book. Large storytelling photos dominated the spreads, illustrating the theme.
Echoing the vertical bar on the cover and theme spreads, every content spread included a thinner vertical bar holding quotes from 5 students. Under the heading, This is What We Do, students offered quotes relating to the spread contents, so the comments not only had relevance to the spread, but also to the theme.
In addition to the vertical bars, the theme design repeated on content spreads and the headline packages. Although the headline style varied from spread to spread, it was always in capital letters and employed rule lines just like the type on the theme spreads.
Coverage supported the theme, especially through the use of mods, taking a closer look at what students did. Some focused on only one student, and some included other related content. What emerged was a cohesive package that never lost its strong voice. A yearbook's theme is the verbal and the visual that ties the book together. And in the best examples, the theme is what drives the story of the year to be told.
So there you have it, an introduction to the idea of theme.